This is my second time filming this video. Second time. You say hi to the camera. Hi. Hi, everyone. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel today. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a what's in my bag video, and I'm super excited to do this. This is one of my favorite videos to watch. I love seeing all the bags that people carry and what's inside them. It's just a little weird quirk I have, but I'm always super curious as to what other people are carrying all the time. So if you guys like what's in my bag videos, please give this video a thumbs up by clicking that like button down below so that I know. Also, if you guys haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so by clicking that subscribe button down below. I'd really appreciate that. Thanks to those of you that have already subscribed already. I just hit my first goal recently of hitting 100 subscribers, so I just did that last week. I'm super pumped about that. Anyways, if you want to see my brand new designer bag that I am now carrying, as well as what's inside of it, then just keep on watching. So as you can see from the thumbnail, I am carrying a new luxury bag this year, and this is a Prada. This is a purse that I got when I was in Vegas with one of my best friends. It was such a memorable trip, and I'll never forget getting this bag and spending time with her. It was the last one in the boutique at the time, and I got this one in the Bellagio boutique. So we both stayed at the Bellagio, and they have luxury stores right inside the hotel because the hotels are massive in Vegas. So yeah, this was the last one in this color, so I'm super excited to show you guys. So without further ado, let's take this bag off. So this is my new bag. This is the Prada Galleria bag. I have been eyeing this bag probably since I was 18, so a good 10 years at least. This is a classic Prada style. They've had this for a long, long time, and I purposely wanted to get this one in a neutral color because it's an investment piece. Definitely something I want to have for my whole life and maybe even be able to pass down to a future child potentially. So I wanted to pick a color that was so classic that I could wear with a lot of different outfits. That way I can also get a lot of use out of it. So this is the Galleria bag, and it comes with gold hardware. So there's gold where it says Prada right here. There's gold kind of in where the key is, and there's also gold right at the zippers as well. So I love it. I think this is gorgeous. I have gotten a lot of compliments when carrying it already, so I'm super excited. I've carried this now for 3 weeks, and I think it served me well. It's definitely a really good size, so I can fit quite a bit of stuff in it, but it's also not super big where it's like a luggage bag, if you know what I mean. So this is a perfect size. So for me, this was a fantastic bag to add to my collection. I cannot recommend it enough. If you guys are in store for a classic luxury bag, then definitely consider this one. I think that Prada makes some great high quality stuff. You're not just paying for a brand name, in my opinion, you're also paying for some great quality. So anyways, now let's get into what's inside. So the first thing that's inside is my iPhone. So this is my iPhone 10. I got this probably late last year. And yeah, I upgraded from my 6 Plus. I really like the 10. A little bit different than my 6 Plus in that it's definitely a smaller phone, but the screen size is the same as my 6 Plus because they've gone away with the home button. So the home button is no longer there, and at first I was a bit unsure about not having a home button, but this one's actually super quick to learn, and now I don't miss it at all, so I definitely like it. The second thing is tissues. So I laugh at this because I don't typically use them myself. I more so carry them for my husband, which is kind of funny, but he always says, "Oh, do you have a tissue?" And then I happen to have them. Definitely like that these are in here though, because I have used them the odd time myself. It's nice to have something to blow your nose if you need. I do find that the only times I need a Kleenex are when I'm in public and there's really nothing there to use. So this is a good little thing to have in your purse for sure. The next thing is this little bag, and this is another thing that I kind of find a little bit laughable because it draws me back to a story when I was younger. I got this bag, goodness, at least 10 years ago. So it's kind of, you know, it's a little bit cheesy looking. It's like stars and stuff like that. But this is for a specific purpose, and that is to carry tampons, liners, pads, etc. in a discreet way. I laugh at that idea now because when I carry out this little bag, then you know that I'm going to be needing a tampon or something, so it's kind of defeating the purpose. But it's also kind of nice to keep them in a little compartment so not flying all over my bag either. But I like this because not only are you prepared as well, but you can also help out a friend who may need. And I've had a few times there where some friends have asked me if I have anything on me, and I've been able to help them out. So I really do think that this is a good idea to have. The next thing is my wallet, and this is my Fushia wallet by Tory Burch. I've had this as well for a good 5 years, and the fact that I've had it this long and it still looks this good, in my opinion, is definitely a statement of itself. I think that Tory Burch has some great products. If I look really, really closely, there's some wear in the edging and a little bit on the emblem. There's a little bit of some black marks. You can't quite tell unless you're really studying it. There's lots of room for cards inside of here, which is really nice. I'm not going to go through the cards, obviously, because I don't want my numbers on the internet for obvious reasons, but I do think this is really great. There's a change purse section. There's, I think, 12 card slots at least, plus some folders behind them to carry some membership cards and things like that. So yeah, I do think that this is a really great wallet and I'm really enjoying it. The next thing is a hair elastic because you just never know. My hair is super long and thick, and sometimes if I'm having a bad hair day or I want to pull it up off my shoulders, this is definitely useful to have in your bag, especially if you have long hair. And for good measure, I have a second one. The next thing in my bag is this, and this is my Tom Ford carrying case for my Tom Ford sunglasses. So these are a newer pair to my collection. I think I got them last year sometime. This is what they look like. They have a cat eye, really beautiful edging to them. This is what they look like on, and I do think that they are very cool, classy, a little bit elegant and edgy, just with that cat eye. I do love that about them. And this particular look for sunglasses with the cat eye is really what I go for. I have a lot of pairs that have a very similar edging just because for me, I feel like it flatters my face the best to have this kind of a frame. I have other pairs of sunglasses in my collection as well that I just rotate through. This one is by far my most expensive pair because Tom Ford is a very pricey brand, of course, so I make sure to keep these in their case so that they will last a long time. I definitely love these though. I got them from Sunglass Hut. I definitely think it's a good place to look if you're interested in getting a new pair. And the last thing in my bag, I actually normally keep my car keys in my bag, but now we have a little vanity tray that is right by the door, so that's typically where I keep them now, just because then I can grab them and go. But this is the last thing that is in my bag, and this is a cute little gift bag from Crabtree and Evelyn. So I actually went to Crabtree and Evelyn in Montreal last year. I got some great body products there, and this was just kind of a gift with purchase kind of thing, but this has really served me well because it serves as a compartment for all of my makeup. Having such an investment piece like my Prada purse, I certainly don't want anything to explode in my bag. That would just literally break my heart. So that's why I keep it all in here so that if it explodes or something happens, it stays confined in this guy. So I have a shameful amount of lip products in here. It's crazy. Should really try to take some of these out, but they just accumulate, you know, like you put one in because that's the color that you're wearing that day and then it just never comes out. Anyways, so this is my first lip product in here. This is the Burberry Lip Velvet in the shade Dark Rosewood. I love this. This is a staple. I named this in my Best of Beauty video. I think this is top notch for a liquid lip product. It's definitely a whip texture, so it doesn't dry down like liquid lips. And because it doesn't dry down completely, it doesn't dry out your lips and emphasize any lines or anything like that. The only thing is that it's not transfer proof, and they don't market it to be transfer proof, so that's okay. But you do need to have it with you to kind of touch up throughout the day, so that's why this is in my bag. I've been wearing it a lot lately, so yeah, this is the first one. The second one is actually a product I've kind of been testing out. This is the Marc Jacobs Le Marc Liquid Lip Crayon. And yeah, I think as well, you guys can tell that I'm kind of drawn towards a certain color. Just stay tuned because there's another 17 more in the exact same shade. But yeah, I just wanted to test out this formula and see how it panned out, and so far pretty good. This is definitely easy to use. You can line your lips really well because it's a crayon tip, so that's good to note. The next thing in my bag is the Tom Ford Ultra Shine Lip Gloss. So because it's Tom Ford, it's a little bit more luxe with regards to price point, but this is a very shiny lip product. So Ultra Shine is exactly what they say. It makes your lips look very, very hydrated and shiny. Applicator is a little bit different. It's kind of like a skinny nail polish kind of wand. So application is not super easy, but it's not difficult either. This is in the shade Rose Crush. This is number 2. So I do like this one as well. This is the Fenty Beauty Mattemoiselle Plush Lipstick. This is in the shade Spanked. a little cheeky, but anyways, this is actually pretty small in person. I actually thought this was going to be a little bit bigger, just given the photos that were posted from Fenty Beauty and things like that. So a little bit of a disappointment that it's so small, but at the same time, it's compact and cute, and the shade is very similar to what I typically go for as well, which is like a pinky nude. The longevity is definitely there as well, but this one is a little bit more difficult to apply. It's just really, really wide, so it's difficult to kind of get in the Cupid's bow and things like that. This product is also super hydrating for a matte product, so that's also super awesome. I still have 2 more lip products, my gosh. Okay. The second last product is the Chanel Rouge Coco Gloss. This is in the shade 716. So again, are you surprised by the color? I swear they're different in person. These lights just make it look like all the same color. Like, Jenna, why do you buy a million lipsticks of the same color? Trust me, they are variations in shade, I promise. This lip gloss is great. It's not as shiny as the Tom Ford one that I had. It's just like the perfect amount of shine that makes your lips look hydrated and plump. I love that about this. And this was also my best of beauty. So this I've used for a long, long time. And as you can tell, it barely looks like it's touched. So that's really good bang for your buck for sure. And the last lipstick is this little mini one I got in a Bobbi Brown gift set. This is the Bobbi Brown lipstick in the shade Brownie, and I'm actually wearing that today. I do love this color. It has some nice shine. It's very comfortable to wear. I think that it doesn't emphasize any lines or anything like that. It's just a nice, easy to use, easy to wear lipstick. Love this. The last thing in my bag, which is in this pouch as well, is something that I'm not even ashamed to tell you about because, you know what? I think this is super needed. This is the Pourri on the go. This is the spray before you go toilet spray. You guys, no shame. Everybody does it. I'm only on my 14th video and I'm already talking to you guys about poop. It's like, do I know you that well yet? I don't know. But yeah, definitely get this. Everyone's gonna know when you spray this that you've gone number 2, but hey, it's better than smelling the number 2. That's just me. But yeah, no shame in having one of these, guys. This is super handy. That is everything that is in my bag. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments if there's something else that you carry in your purse that I don't, because I would love to know, and that would maybe help me out as well in the future. So until my next video, guys, take care and have a great day. Bye!